It's that time of the year. It's Valentine's Day. It's the day for love, the most beautiful thing in the world. Today, this video is geared to be able to help you find love. And all my videos come from subjective experience and knowledge that I've accumulated over 21 years. So, majority of the ideologies are going to be geared to a male heterosexual, because that's what I am. I'm a male heterosexual. But that's not to say that females or anybody part of the LGBTQ community can't be able to learn from what I'm saying. I break my videos into steps, and today I've broken the video into 8 steps and 1 book recommendation and 1 mentor. Let's get into the first step. Before you even try to find love, you need to find self-love. Before you try to find love, you need to find self-love. If you don't have self-love, you're not able to set boundaries in a relationship that you're in. You're not able to love the person can't love you to the utmost of their ability. If you have no love and confidence, you won't even have the courage to be able to approach a woman that you like. First things first, before you try and find love, find self-love, inner confidence, self-esteem. That's the first step. And you need to also find purpose. What is your purpose in this relationship? Do you want something fun, short, and not too committed? Do you want something long that's gonna grow into something beautiful? Or do you want something that isn't ever, but is mainly for experience? You need to sit down with yourself and know, what's the purpose of these relationships that I'm going on? What's the purpose of my love life? Second step. A man must try to provide and protect. I repeat, a man must try his utmost to provide and protect. I can give an example of provide. A man should never allow a woman to pay on the first date. It doesn't matter if this woman is the most affluent individual in the world. It doesn't matter if this woman is the most independent woman in the world. A man must never allow a woman to pay on the first date. You must always take the initiative to try and provide financially, try and give and give her a good life. You have to. And it all starts on the first date. You can't allow her to pay on the first date, young men. You can't. And in terms of protecting, I will speak about that more in a later step. On to the third step. Be kind, be chivalrous. And I know what you're thinking, TK, dude, nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last. All the bad boys get all the girls. What are you talking about? You're mistaken. It's a fallacy. Nice guys don't finish last. Weak men do. Nice guys don't finish last. Weak men do. A weak man won't sit with a girl that he likes and set a boundary and say, if this continues, I have to remove myself. I have to take myself away from this. A weak man does not have the courage to go for what he wants. A weak man can't take initiative. A weak man doesn't love himself. But if you're weak or strong, you have to try and be kind. You never know whose daughter you're messing with. There's a saying, the wrong woman can kill you, but the right one can build you. And if you're kind, God sees that and he protects you from the wrong woman. And then with time, he gives you his daughter. Be kind. Fourth step, God blesses those who try. I repeat, God blesses those who try. Listen, I know a lot of men have a fear of approaching women. It's understandable, but I want to change your perspective of approach. Approaching a woman is a win-win situation for both the man and the woman. How? First, you approach a woman. She has the interest is reciprocated. The interest lasts, and now you guys have something beautiful and you live happily ever after. Okay, you approach a girl. The initial interest is there, but it subsides after time. For the man, that's still a win because he's improving his communication skills, he's improving his networking. And for the woman, same thing. It's just improving her network. She's gaining more knowledge of how men are, how men can talk, and she knows what she doesn't want. It's a win-win. And finally, you approach a woman and she blatantly just rejects you. There's no form of interest. It's very painful. Rejection is very painful. But pain builds character. The world rewards people with character. So men, if you go to a woman trying to get something, trying to get to know her, having the courage to just have a conversation, she's just a person, and you get rejected, just know it's making you a stronger person. And for the woman, if you reject a man, it's good. It's better. You're not wasting either of your time. So on to the next step. You need to understand male and female dynamics. There's a universal question. What do men want? There's another universal question. What do women want? This is a very subjective questions. Very. But men, on average, in a generalization, men really just want to be respected, and men want to have peace. That's it. Most men just want to be respected for what they do, who they are, what they do for you. And they want a lady just to give them peace of mind. And men, you're asking me what do women want? From what I've observed and from my different interactions with different women, I've realized that women just want a good time. Most women just want a good time. And I know what you're thinking. No, you're wrong. Women want money, looks, or status, either one of the three. Or women like funny guys, or women like this or that. Women just want a good time. Looks, money, status, funny, humor. Those are all just signs that she won't get bored or she won't suffer in the relationship. You need to understand male and female dynamics and what women want and what men want. And you need to try and add that to what you want. Next step. Women are precious. Women are the only way to progeny. Women are the only way the humankind continues. As men, we need to work hard to be strong and capable to protect our women. Men that harm women, men that abuse women, men that beat women are weak. You can't be beating women. We need to protect them. And as I said, weak men finish last. Weak men finish last. I want to give you an analogy of how society works in my eyes. So, if society is a car, men are the tires and the engine. Society can't run without men, whether you like it or not. It can't. Society can't run without men. But men are replaceable in terms of the continuation of humankind. But women are the body of society. You don't have society, you don't have humankind without women. Women are precious. Next step. Choose people who choose you. If you're not first, you're nothing. If you're not the first option for somebody, you're not an option at all. Anything less than first You're just an acquaintance to that person. But granted, I'm speaking from personal experience and for myself. There are people out there that don't mind being second choice or third choice or fourth choice. More power to you. Me, I'm a winner. I don't take anything less than first place. I am the first option. And I believe in a relationship, in love, you need to have an abundance mindset. Mainly for men, you need to have an abundance mindset and understand if there's a woman that does not give you peace, the woman that doesn't show you any form of respect, there's more out there, there's better out there. Have the courage, build the strength to leave. And I specify men because women are naturally hypergamous. Women are naturally hypergamous. They're always looking for the best thing, the thing that's going to give them the best time. And with that being said, I want to speak to women directly and say, if you're after men for just money, you're in a constant loop that's never going to give you happiness. Because even if you find a man that has a lot of money and a lot of resources, there's always a Jeff Bezos out there. And even if you're with Jeff Bezos, there's always Elon Musk. And even if you're with Elon Musk, there's a Cristiano Ronaldo out there that has optimized almost every single objective facet of life. Looks, money, status, influence, charisma. There's always going to be better. So find a man that makes you feel good about yourself, tries his utmost to be able to protect and provide for you, and he's a respectable man. And then from there, I promise you the only thing that's going to make you happy or happier than that is family. It's not money, it's not more money, it's family. The final step. Heartbreak, divorce, breakups. To somebody that hasn't gone through a heartbreak, divorce, or breakup, the best way I can describe it is death. That's the only way I can describe it. People that have gone through a breakup or a heartbreak understand that it feels like death. It feels like you've lost somebody that you love for good. Or even worse, depending on how much you love that individual, it feels like you're dying yourself. And some divorces feel like torture, like you're dying a slow death. It's painful. It's very painful. But you need to understand that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And as I said, pain builds character. The world rewards those with strong character. So you can't allow heartbreak to stop you from trying to find love. You need to take time to heal, and then the right person will come at the right time. To finalize, I want to mention a conversation I had with an acquaintance the other day. I said to him, Valentine's is coming, but there's no shame in being single. There's no shame in being single. Self-love and purpose is a very hard thing to acquire, to gain, to improve. So if you're not in love romantically with somebody, there's no problem, because there are people that are 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 that have never felt self-love, that have never understood what they purpose in terms of a relationship. It's okay to be single if you don't love yourself. It's okay to be single if you don't know what you want. Before we end, I want us to think of relationships and partnerships as professionals. As a professional, you have a purpose, you have a vision, you have a mission, you have a goal, you have something that you want to achieve. But you're not perfect. You need colleagues, you need partners. to be able to achieve that goal, that mission. So you need to be charismatic so you can attain a partner to achieve that purpose. And you need to understand that your partners, you guys are equal, but you're not the same. The CEO, the CFO, the CEO of a business aren't the same. They are equal, but they're not the same. They do different things and have different attributes. If they all did the same thing, the business would fail. That's the exact same thing for a relationship. You need to know yourself. You need to know what you want. You need to know what your purpose is in terms of a relationship. And then from there, you need to find a partner that complements and has the same purpose, but has a different attribute that will help you get to that purpose. That allows for sexual polarity in a relationship. And if there's sexual polarity in a relationship, that relationship will flourish. So, to close, I want to tell you about a book that helped me a lot in terms of learning about sexual dynamics, learning about relationships in general. Because I never really had anybody that sat me down and had a conversation about love and all these small intricacies that come with love. I had to either learn it the hard way or go out my way to learn. The Way of the Superior Man is the book that I'd like every man to read. Females can read it as well, but I think it's very, very important for men to read that book. Sorry, I don't have a hard copy of it because I've read it online, but it's a very important book. And in terms of the mentor, his name is Orion Taraban, very astute individual, clinical psychologist, and he knows what he's speaking about. So, above all else, if you're not in love romantically with somebody right now, don't be disheartened. God loves you. That's the most important thing.